This is a sports betting strategy that will make you consistent profits. And it's crazy because this strategy, not only does it have low risk, but it also has the possibility of a very high payout, right? So typically when you think about sports betting, betting on parlays, betting large sums of money, there's a lot of risk involved if the payout is big. This strategy is low risk, but also has the possibility for really high payouts. So let's go ahead, let's get into it. Look, I know a low risk, high reward strategy definitely sounds a little bit too good to be true, but we're going to go through everything in this video. I'm going to break it down for you step by step. So the strategy we're going to be discussing is called middle betting. It's also referred to as middling, and the reason it's possible, right, is because sportsbooks set lines independently. Every sportsbook wants to be unique. So DraftKings sets their own odds, FanDuel sets their own odds. They all set lines independently, right? And essentially, sometimes these sportsbooks, they get out of sync with each other, right? Maybe DraftKings has LeBron's points line at 33.5, and FanDuel has his line at 31.5, 2 points lower. So essentially what a middle bet is it's taking advantage in the discrepancies of where a sportsbook is setting the line and placing two bets to have a low risk, high profit betting opportunity, right? So in this example where we said LeBron is 33 half points on DraftKings, 31 half on FanDuel, what you would want to do is take the over 31 half on FanDuel, the under 33 half on DraftKings, right? So essentially one bet's always going to win. LeBron's always going to go over 31.5 points and you'll cash on FanDuel, or he's going to go 33 half, under 33 half, and you're going to cash on DraftKings. But there's this small window of opportunity, 31 half to 33 half. So if LeBron has 32 or 33 points, then you'll win your over on FanDuel, over 31 half. You'll also win your under 33 half, right? Your under 33 half on DraftKings. So that's a middle bet, right? And we'll go through some examples here in a second, but I love this strategy. Low risk, high reward payouts. You can imagine LeBron 31 half on FanDuel, 33 half on DraftKings. We have a 2-point window of opportunity. If LeBron scores 32 or 33 points, then we're cashing our over on FanDuel, our under on DraftKings, and we're winning both bets, right? So this is a low risk, high payout strategy, and it's a fun sweat. The whole game we're rooting, for LeBron to not have over 31.5 points, but to have exactly 32 or 33 points. So it's a fun sweat. You're rooting for such a, narrow window, but, sometimes these middles hit and they can be really, really profitable. So let's get into some examples. So the OddsJam sports betting software is constantly scanning all of these lines on DraftKings, on FanDuel. Literally updating millions of odds to try to find those rare few middle betting opportunities that are actually profitable. And I'll give you an example, right? So this play right here, this is a middle bet, right? So you can see right here in the Magic Wizards game, the middle bet, and this is a live bet. So OddsJam offers pre-match and live betting. So you can see right here, the Wizards team total over 122 half, this was during halftime, is plus 132 odds on FanDuel. Right? It's even better odds on my bookie, but we'll just do the example with FanDuel because FanDuel and DraftKings are two of the main sports books in the US. So Wizards over 122 half is plus 132 odds on FanDuel. The under 123 half, right? So we have 122 half on FanDuel, 123 half on DraftKings, and a big discrepancy in odds. The under 123 half is minus 125 odds on DraftKings. So what you want to do is pull up this sports betting calculator. It's called a middle calculator. And what this calculator will tell you is how much to bet on both sides and what your risk-free profit will be if the middle does not win. Right? So in this case, we're betting over 122 half on FanDuel and under 123 half on DraftKings. So our ideal outcome, right, is the Wizards score exactly 123 points. Because then we're winning not only our over on FanDuel, but also our under on DraftKings. So let's just say on FanDuel, we have $450 to play with. On DraftKings, this calculator is going to tell us bet 580, right? So follow the calculator. Place 580 on the Wizards under 123 half on DraftKings, bet 450 on the Wizards over 122.5 on FanDuel, and then we can run through the math, right? So here are bets, here are bet sizes. So there's 3 possible outcomes, right? And what this middle calculator will show you is your profit if your middle does not hit. So you can see here, if the Wizards have 122 or less points, we lose our over on FanDuel. So we bet 450, right? We bet 450 on the over 122.5 at plus 132. So if they have 122 or less points, we lose 450 on FanDuel, but we're up 464 on DraftKings. So we're up $14, right? We're still making money even though our middle didn't hit. So 580 times 100 over 125 is 464 in profit on DraftKings. So we lose 450 on FanDuel. We're up 464 on DraftKings. We're up $14 in profit. Not bad. Now you can imagine if the Wizards have 124 or more points, in this case, our middle also doesn't hit, right? So we lose our under 123.5 on DraftKings, which we bet for 580. So we're down $580 on DraftKings, but on FanDuel, we're up 450 times 1.32 is $14. So even if our middle doesn't hit, we're making $14 in risk-free profit either way with this middle betting opportunity. It's literally golden. This is an amazing middle. I'm shocked it's currently available, but it's a play that was available during halftime. But this is where it gets good, right? Imagine if the Wizards have exactly 123 points. In this case, we win both our over 122.5 on FanDuel, right? So we win this bet, and we also win the under 123.5 on DraftKings. So we're up $1,058 if the Wizards have exactly 123 points. So basically, what we're doing when we're middle betting is we're rooting for this rare opportunity, for this, very small window for the Wizards to have exactly 123 points, because we're going to make a profit of $1,058. Pretty crazy, right? If the Wizards have exactly 123, we're going to make $1,058. So the whole game, we're rooting for them to have exactly 123 points. So again, middles are high payout. Like you can see, if the Wizards have exactly 123 points, we get a really high payout. So middles are high payout opportunities with very low risk. And the reason they're low risk is we're always winning one of these bets. The game's always going over 122.5, in which case we'll cash on FanDuel, or it's going under 123.5, in which case we'll cash on DraftKings. So low risk, right? In fact, in this case, because of how good this middle is, even if our middle doesn't hit, we're making a risk-free profit of $14 regardless. So this is a crazy middle opportunity, low risk, high payout sports betting strategy that actually makes money. Any questions you have, my email's in the description. Let's make money.